Hello, I'm DJ Delight from MTME Productions, and we're here at Destruction. I'm about to go backstage to interview DJ and producer Justin Bourne from the UK. You're watching In The Mix TV. Alright, so Justin, what inspired you to become a DJ?
Well, basically, probably from an early age, you know, when I was at school and stuff, I was kind of like always the kid that was walking around with the headphones on, not listening to anything, you know, the teachers were saying, and I kind of got away with it, listening to early mixtapes, stuff like that, and then by the age of 15, I'd kind of bought some turntables, started, you know, working in the school youth club and stuff. So, yeah, I had a big passion for it from an early age. So it was really cool. So it just kind of progressed from there. So over the years, I've never really given up. Just kind of progressed through different styles of music, from, you know, hardcore to house to now, obviously the hard house kind of style. So, yeah, it's just a basic passion for music.
So why did you choose hard house over any other genre of music?
It's just got a good energy about it. It's kind of good party music, you know. Everyone likes it. The girls like it. The boys like it. You know, it's kind of, it just works for me. I like stuff with a lot of energy. I find house can sometimes be a little bit, you know, it's good, but doesn't always get, you know, the party out I'd like it to be. You know, just full on rocking, you know, for the whole set. So I like the style. Hard house is good for me.
Besides being DJ, I know you're a producer of Short Circuit Recordings, so what inspired you to start a label of your own?
Well, like I said, I kind of, you know, always been really felt, you know, had strong feelings about the music, so, yeah, I was playing everyone records thinking how cool these producers were, and, you know, I wish I could have a go, and that's kind of, you know, gave me a bit of a push to think, right, you know, I'm going to get in the studio with some engineers, and just try it, and it worked for me. You know, the second tune that we've done, it's still probably my biggest selling tune ever, and I'm up to nearly 70 tracks now. So over the last 5 years, I've made nearly 70 tracks with other people as well. So yeah, it's just like it started, got the bug, same as a DJ, and got the bug. It's just progressed over the last 5 years, and now it's stronger than ever now. So it's really cool. You know, no complaints. It's an awesome job.
So what are your favourite record labels?
Labels, probably, obviously the harder end, like your Vicious Circle, Cacti Records, you know, they're always pretty consistent for me. They're really strong labels for the sort of sound I play. So, and obviously Short Circuit's awesome. You know, really cool.
So what other DJs or producers will you be working with in the future?
Well, I've got a lot coming up on the label. People like OD404. Nick Sentience is going to be doing something like Tara Reynolds and Casper. Recently done stuff for forthcoming releases, so I'm going to be working with Mick Cree, who's like my main studio partner. So we're going to have loads and loads of stuff coming up, remixes, original tracks, all on the harder tip, you know, hard but stuff you can dance to, not over hard sort of. Yeah.
Which DJ would you consider to be your favourite?
Right, most people that know me would answer this question within seconds, and it's Pete Wardman, a guy called Pete Wardman. He was one of the original trade residents. He done Kiss FM, which I used to go and listen to. I don't live in London, but I used to drive up with my mates to go and listen to his show. By far, he's my favourite DJ. All the trade DJs were awesome when that was still kind of really kind of buzzing at the time, you know, over the last fucking 6 years, 8 years, whatever. But Pete Wardman by far, no one touches him.
Who has been your favourite DJ?
I'm not being biased here, but from what I saw tonight, I'd go with Adrian V. He kind of rocked it, and yeah, he was on before me and made me sweat a little bit. I was standing at the bar, you know, looking at other people going, fuck man, you know, this dude's good. So he was really cool. He was more similar to my style as well, very hard, energetic sort of stuff, and he rocked it with some cool little tricks. Confident guy, knows what he's doing, you know, fair play to him, hats off to him. So.
You work for a lot of clubs and you work for a lot of rave parties, so do you just want to elaborate on the names and the people and the crowds, you know, the interaction, you know, that sort of...
Yeah, there's a lot of big names, a lot of big clubs back home, Heat, Frantic, Good Grief, Tasty, Sun's Essential. They've all got a great reputation, and to be honest, every time I've played for either one or the other, they're awesome parties. They pull a big crowd. There's a lot of smaller parties as well, like, you know, Bedlam, Feeling of Life, people like that, who are kind of maybe not so well known as your Frantics and Sun Essentials, but they still throw an awesome party, and, you know, got good resident DJs and stuff, including myself. So plug. No, yeah, there's some really good parties. It's you know, it's not very often you kind of go out at the weekend and have a real kind of, you know, crap night. They're always good. So we're sport for choice back home.
Yeah, give us some insight on what you felt tonight and what you felt from the crowd.
Yeah, cool. To be honest, the crowd are really cool tonight. You know, back home, people can see people like me, you know, your Glasby's E&Ms who play the harder sound. They can see them, you know, most Fridays and Saturdays, so it's not such a big deal to them, but the kind of reaction tonight from the crowd's it's awesome. It really, you know, gives you kind of like tingles down your back and stuff, because everyone's just screaming and shouting. So you do get gigs like that back home, but like I say, you know, it's not such a big deal to them, but, you know, over here it's kind of like a big thing tonight. So really enjoyed it. I've got good memories, so definitely I will, yeah, be cool.
Okay, out of all the songs you've produced, what would you say is your favourite out of the whole?
This pretty much stays the same. A track, probably I think it's the third track I've ever produced, called Time Is Up, on Cacti Records. Basically because it kind of got a lot of recognition for me. It got a big beat of the week on Kiss FM radio station, which Pete Wardman used to host. So that was a big thing for me, because like, I was so into kind of the sound that he portrayed. So yeah, and I still like the track. I listen to it now and, you know, look back, listen to it and think, oh yeah, it's nearly 4 or 5 years old now, but it still does it for me. So nothing else kind of quite touches what that does for me. So that's cool. That's my favourite.